Good morning, welcome back to another video. This morning we are leaving Córdoba. We are going to a little town called Jaen, which is about 140 k's away, so it'll take us 2 days to get there. Today we haven't booked any accommodation because we're hoping to find a place to bar camp. I think that's all the info we have to share right now. Yeah. Stay tuned. Cool. Keep watching the video. Hopefully it'll be a good one. So we're at lunch right now.
This is our little tapas that they gave us.
Yeah, we came to this little bar in an extremely small town called Cazorla.
It's about 40 kilometers from Córdoba.
Now we made a sandwich for lunch,
but sometimes if a warm lunch presents itself at the right time, we'll have that and then have our sandwich for dinner. Which works quite well because by the end of the day we're really cooking can be a high effort activity.
Yeah. They served us this little tapas thing, which is like he said it's like a chicken in sauce.
It's really good.
But it's like a stewed chicken. And we ordered a couple of other local dishes.
Yeah.
So we'll show you when they arrive. Alright guys, we are carb loading for lunch.
We kind of accidentally ordered heaps of
we forgot we ordered, I didn't realise we ordered chibis. But we have another dish coming. But what we want to show you is this dish. It's called gambas de alio, which is basically like garlic prawns. It's sizzling garlic prawns.
I am happy to be here.
How's it with the bread? Is it really garlicky?
Yeah, it's so good.
Nice.
Really salty. Really
So we just did our shopping for breakfast at the Lidl in Baena, which is like another Aldi basically. And then right next to the Lidl is this Via Verde that we're gonna take to Jaen. Via Verde Del Aceite. I'll have to check my pronunciation. Basically, it means olives.
Yeah, olive oil root.
We've already been seeing lots of olive trees. Apparently this is going to be even more.
And then there's some more.
It's currently 5:50 the time. Sun goes down around what, 7? Yeah, so we have about an hour before the sun goes down. And now we are looking for a place to camp tonight. Lil's found a
historic landmark, which is an old set of bunkers, and it just looks like a stony kind of outcrop.
Yeah.
With no olive trees around, which is what we
So we're gonna check that out, which is in 10 k's. Alright guys, sun is going down. We are so close to checking out this camp spot that Lily's picked. It's this bunker that's up on this hill right there. We just had some locals walk by us on a close by dirt road, and they were like, "Where are you going?" And we were like, "Oh, just to check out the bunker." And then they were like, "Are you trying to sleep there?" And we were like, "Yeah." And then they said, yeah, it's good, it's safe. Just try and find a flat bit to sleep on. Otherwise it's all good and no one would disturb us. So yeah, we got locals' approval. Alright. There's no way our loaded bikes are going up this steep bit. Bit of a scramble. But there's this perfect flat ground for our tent, and we have a insanely stunning view. Whoa, look at this.
This is amazing.
Look at this view.
So come and look at this bunker. To get in,
Yeah.
you go, there's like, because there's like a little tunnel down there.
Oh yeah.
Into the bunker. But you must go over to this big one. So let's go have a look at that one. And just a side note is that they've lit up the castle.
It's hard to see. Wow. I will remember this forever. And I'm glad I have a camera to record it. Film it so that I can revisit whenever I want. And be like, wow, I camped there. Now let's go check out this spot.
I don't want to go inside because it's dark and scary.
So there's stairs, and you could very easily go down and sleep in there if you really want. This is insane.
That is freaky.
The bunny.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Have some dinner.
if you had a bivvy, you could sleep in
Oh,
here.
for sure.
Nice, what a cool spot.
And we can see the lights of the town.
Good morning. We've just woken up from a really nice sleep. And what a view to wake up to.
There's a castle there. It's just so cool that there's a castle.
How did you sleep today then?
I slept really well. I think my sleeping bag's better than yours.
What?
Oh,
It's a damaged one.
mine. My
Your
sleeping
sleep-
bag.
Oh, your sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. This is breakfast. A high protein shake.
We've gone for an easy breakfast because
Yeah.
the cleanup is less and we're well cared for. And there's a coffee shop.
Yeah, so close. I'm just so amazed by this view. So beautiful.
Good morning.
We just had a terrible coffee actually.
Yeah.
It was
After like having the most amazing campsite and me being so excited that there was a coffee shop 1 kilometre down the road, the coffee was really bad. But
Yeah.
anyway, today we're riding 65 kilometres to Jaen on the Via Verde Aceite.
yes. Look at this beautiful olive trees around me. Hola. Hola, buen día.
So the this Via Verde is really well reviewed, and it has apparently the maximum gradient we're going to do is about 3 degrees, which is like
It's so good compared to what we've had yesterday.
yesterday was like I don't
We did over 1,000 meters of climbing, and I'm gonna say 700 of that was in the first like 30-40
It was
k's.
really rough. So yeah, really excited excited. And then tonight we have a bed and a shower that was extremely cheap. So yeah, follow us along. I think we'll have hopefully a pretty uneventful, beautiful day.
I almost forgot to mention this. We're actually celebrating something today. We're very close to hitting a total of 1,000 kilometers on the bike. Oh my god. I did that one-hander and that was not pleasant. 971899 1,000 kilometers completed. Woo. Wow, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, sure, you could drive that in one day.
You could
ride your bike for 3 weeks.
And at 1,000k mark, this is what I see. Along with this rail station, maybe? Old rail. Guys, look at the mountains in the backdrop. Amazing. We think we have made it at least close to our accommodation. It's like a labyrinth trying to find the place. Good morning. We are currently leaving Jaen, the city we stayed at. That's it right behind me.
We came on a Sunday night, so a lot of things were closed, but it's really a pretty big city actually.
It's a lot bigger than we thought it would be, but sadly we didn't stay for too long.
So today we've got an unknown amount of kilometers.
Well,
we have, in the next 2 days, we've got 100 kilometers to ride.
We're going to a town called Cazorla, which is 100 k's away, but we have about 1,700 meters of elevation,
Which is a lot.
which is a bit more than what we have done previously over a 100k period.
Yeah.
And the next 5k's is downhill for us, which we love.
Except
What?
it means we have to go up.
And then there's so much more climbing afterwards. So we're loosely following the European Divide Trail today, and the only real changes we've made is like when it takes off-road fire trails type of things, but like it starts and connects to the same main road, so you're just like adding pointless K's on gravel. So when we've seen sections like that, we've just changed the route so that we're just riding on the road, just to shorten the distance a bit. Oh my god, look at the mountains. Good. Wow, this is stunning. We're on the hiker bikes. I suspect we'll be doing this a lot today. have about 15 k's of riding uphill, and currently this is 11% gradient road, which is not much on a road bike, but on a loaded touring bike, it's cooked. So, as I said, we are following parts of the European Divide Trail today, and currently this section, it took us through a gated private property, which is this farm, like olive tree farm, and we are on this for like 5.5 k's, just rolling up and down hills, but mostly just climbing. But the risk going into gated sections is like, what if at the end of this there's another gate and that gate is shut, you know? How are we gonna get out? So fingers crossed, one, we don't get into trouble riding through here, and two, there's no closed gate on the other side. If we had known this section existed, we would have planned our route around it, but we just didn't know. I tried to like use Google Street Maps as much as I can, and the last point along here I street mapped was actually on a proper road with houses next to either side, so I just assumed the rest of the way would be like that, but it's not. And we just bit the bullet and decided we'll ride through this gate where our GPS is pointing to it. On the electrolytes.
Yeah. You have some sort of...
Because I'm a sweaty boy, and...
You're so sweaty right now.
Yeah.
You're glistening.
I don't know if I should put it on the video about how salty my t-shirt gets.
Yeah.
I might drop a photo on the screen to show you how much salt my sweat releases. It's ridiculous. You could farm me for salt. Success. It's an open gate. But even if that was closed, you could very easily go around. As far as the eye can see, olive trees. Literally like all the way to the horizon, it's olive trees. Hello. So we've just been riding quite hard today, and we just finished setting up camp. We're in this beautiful olive grove. The sun is setting, or it's already set, and we're up on a hill, bit tucked away in this corner. How was today for you, Lil?
It was good. It was lots of climbing, probably the most that we've done, is that right?
Nah, we've done, in Lisbon we did a day, where it was like 1300, I think.
Alright, okay. Well,
I'll have to check.
yeah.
But we did about 960, almost 970 meters of
Elevation.
total elevation today.
It was just some really brutal hiker bikes.
Yeah.
Because we're on the rail
Definitely
trail.
the most we've hiker biked.
Yeah, on the rail trail it's just like nice, easy gradient, but on the European Divide it's not. So it was our first day on the European Divide, mostly off-road.
Yeah.
Almost entirely off-road. Little tiny bits of single track.
And not smooth gravel, I must say.
No, pretty coarse, big, chunky gravel.
Yeah.
But
Perfect for our bikes.
yeah, perfect for our bikes, and
There they are.
I think we did really well. tomorrow is going to be tough.
Yeah.
But we're staying in this really cute town at the bottom of the mountain range that we're going into for 2 nights. Also today we got our first glimpse of the mountain range that we're going into, which is called Sierra de Cazorla. And we saw we've been really going through the mountains, seeing beautiful mountains today, but what has concerned us slightly is that there's snow on some of them, which we did not expect.
Ice.
Yeah. So we will have to do some research.
Yeah.
Because if it's like snowing in the park, which it does do over winter,
We don't have
we're not.
gear for snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do get cold there's been a couple of nights where it's been a bit cold for us. And we're like wearing all our layers. And if it did get a bit colder, we could get away by like putting some hot water in an algae and then putting it in our sleeping bag.
Yeah.
But we haven't had to do that yet. But I think snow is a whole different game.
Yeah. I think we need to ask some locals what they would recommend, because we have to go around the mountain range regardless. So it's whether we go like take a shorter, lower altitude route, or we go like across the top and like really bite the bullet and just do it. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Keep watching. Okay, shower time. And there's a tostada with olive oil and sugar. It must be honey.
Is it meal?
No, it's azucar.
Oh, that's sugar.
Yeah. Mantequilla,
Butter.
butter, and marmalade, tomato, pate.
Anyway, it's another day. We successfully camped at that olive grove. That was a success. We left a bit early because
We heard some.
we heard some chainsaw noise.
I heard some crunching
You heard some crunching? Okay.
on footsteps crunching, and then
Yeah.
we started hearing some like more activity around the farm, and so we quickly
and the
packed up.
activity starts around
Gracias.
around 8:30 in the morning. So next time we have to camp in an olive grove, we know to leave there by 8:30, or like at least 8 o'clock. I would assume people come set up. So we ordered.
The most expensive tostada on the menu.
Oh, was it? How much was it?
No, it's like $3.80 or something.
Yeah. It's salmon and avocado and goat's cheese. And when I translated goat's cheese on Google Translate, it came up as goat hair roll, and I was a bit dubious. And the guy said queso. So I was like, oh, it's goat's cheese.
That's so yummy.
We're in Cazorla. We just got to our apartment that we booked. Look at that. Look how... Where is it? Look how close to the castle on the hill we are. And just picture how much climbing we had to do to get to our apartment to be this close to a castle on the hill. A lot of climbing.